Hello, I am here. I am here. What's going on tonight? It is the stream. The stream of streams. So straight in. No messing. No messing at all. We're gonna do the thing, which is just basically I was throwing stuff together and I'm not gonna mess around. I'm literally gonna mess around and that's all I'm gonna do. It's mess. No requests. Let's get it back. There we go. We've got it back. Just something like that sounds dangerous. You know, is that part of my personality? Am I dangerous? No, not really. I take great care. My wife might disagree that I'm not entirely safe. I like to climb things. Oh, so I nearly spilled my brew. So. Where did that go? Thing is, where to go from here? Another bass, but totally different. Like thud kind of bass. There's two ways of me inserting a certain track. I'm just gonna go pitch bend. I always do this pitch bend. And my mouse is not working the way I want it to. I think I've got like grains on my mouse. And my desktop has disappeared. Okay, we're back. Matrix. Then just disappeared off my screen. I kind of need to see it, all of it. There we go. Oh, my mouse is being a bit of a funny. It probably needs recharging, so I'll have to look for a charge cable. There's one. There's one nearby. Okay, let's just see if it works for now, so I can find a charge cable. Chargeable mice, great, unless unless you want to charge it, and then you've got like stop doing it. If I unplug, I can't just unplug anything. Technical difficulties. I should have a screen that says, please excuse the technical difficulties. There we go. It's a bit awkward, but it works. It's the worst cable ever. Use key to double the LFO rate. It's a fine line. It might be 19. Oh, it hurts to do those fine things. Hi, wee donkey. How come the task challenge is 140 BPM? Do you find that BPM challenging to make certain tracks with? I think any BPM is challenging to make tracks. But yeah, I mean, like, even my favorite BPM, which is probably like 175 to make D&B, making tracks at 175 is also quite difficult. You've got it when you've got a blank canvas. And you put a beat down, and you sometimes like, I've done this beat before, and you want to hear something different. So the reason I'm doing stuff at 140 is because I've got a night that I'm playing at in February on the 28th called WOB 40. We did one on 1st of March this year. I'm going to do another one this year, and it's like mostly dubstep and stuff at 140, so you'll get some garage in there as well, some two-step, maybe even some bass line, and just stuff at 140 that maybe is a bit harder to define. Who knows? That's why I think I'm in it for that as well. I'm in it for the things. Something could happen in the next few months of me making stuff at 140 that just comes out like it's something new, something that sounds new. That excites me. I like new stuff that, breaks the boundaries sometimes. And I like that. I do like that as a challenge as well, is to try and make something that sounds new but not shit. That's really hard, I think. To make something that sounds just like dubstep is hard as well. I mean, I've been asked to make bass line on this live chat quite a bit. So a lot of bass line heads here, and I've heard some just tonight, actually, a really good bass line live stream, and it was really good. And there was loads of bass line. I've been chucked requests on this chat to listen to bassline like examples, so I can sort of emulate it a bit, but nothing compared to the energy that was in that DJ Mix live stream that I just watched. And there was loads of really cool tunes in there, and it's a bit different when you're listening to a mix that compared to going through YouTube yourself, because you can't listen as quickly. But bassline is quite hard to make as well, as hard as any other, but still fun. But I'm a bit more accustomed to making dubstep and D&B. Yeah, there are exceptions. I have said I will go off and maybe do bit of D&B in between now and February, because that was like, I've done a lot of D&B, and I'm probably better at making D&B than anything else. What do you make, wee donkey? Do that legato. But end this a bit sooner. Now we can have some fun. We've only got a few notes there, but there's enough. We should be able to go like at a sort of a, if we only put one of them through here, but have it as a band pass. I mean, I kind of want to try all these out actually. Do fill sweeps. Very noisy. It's a shame. Oh, there is. I think there is a comb with a oh yeah, a high and a low. Yeah, comb plus, because you need to be able to filter. I thought that was high low. I don't think it is. I think I want a low pass more than anything. So L. Yeah, that is HL. HL. So it's both. See how that bit's shrinking as well on the low. It's a high pass and a low pass. We are cooking now. It's almost Gabba without it. Is that too low? Alright, final Vandal. Let's go and thank you. Just throwing stuff around tonight. Just nothing to lose. Yeah, that's not too low. Where's that snare coming from? I want it, but I want it sooner. It's there. Duplicate this. We've got like a little repeat now. Might be a bit excessive having that there. L4-1 to filter cut off. Yeah. Change the kick thing up a bit. Boom, boom, shh. Bro is not using Valhalla Supermassive. Should Bro be using Valhalla Supermassive? Wouldn't that make the track really wet? I want it to be so dry right now. There'll be a moment where I can use Valhalla Supermassive, I'm sure. I think you know, it might be what this track needs once I do like an atmosphere kind of thing. I really need to work on my atmospheres. This thing, it's a bit creepy, isn't it? It creeps up. So tempting to use a flanger. So tempting. I mean, the built-in one doesn't give you an opportunity. It doesn't allow you to filter, only affect the... It's a really good flanger, but it doesn't allow you to affect only the high end. It needs to be like this as well, a little bit wobbly. Do you know what I mean? Don't know how I'm going to achieve. It's either going to work or it's just not going to work at all. Right, we're going to save this as Q, R. Any word beginning with R. While I sit my brew, just need any word beginning with R. Shorter the better. I could use rave, I guess, but if I got to go to my... Alright, you've got the amount of time it takes for me to go up here. Word finder, so I can do it really quick. I'll just put R in. Save myself a job. Rents. Wretch. Oh yeah, I think it's got to be wretch. Yes, thanks for the contribution. Wretch. I don't think I've ever called the track Wretch before. Right, so now we're going to make this bass. Actually, we'll duplicate it. How fast is that going to happen? 3 seconds? Under 3 seconds, okay. It's pretty mean, that bass. I think I need to save it. Whenever I get a good bass, it does need saving as oh well, jungle wretch, jungle phaser, because that's what it is. It started off with 2 sine waves and now it's resampled and becomes something else. One day I'll categorize all these. Okay, so that's what it sounds like. What I want is even more rhythm built in. Magic, that, isn't it? It's so smooth. That's because it's window mode. Make sure it all goes back to 0 on each side, which prevents it going clicking. Alright, so let's try this. That sounds dangerous. So was that? Something. Maybe I should start with that. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it should. How can we switch around quick? Just do. Oh, we can just control the magic button like that. Remember when I realised that you could do that? Changed everything. I think it worked. Now let's try and beef this if we can. I mean, this is almost at peak beefiness. But maybe it's not thudding enough at the start. Like if this was a kick in a gabba tune, it would have a bit more to it. It might even have an amp. Should put it through an amp. Falcon Hoof. Thank you for following. Gotta watch out for them falcon hooves. You never know when a falcon's gonna come down with its hoof. Swoop down from the plains. Maybe we can like modulate it actually in another way. So when it does this last one, maybe we should have a different duplicate. That's how we usually do it. And then everything from there onwards. Boom, boom, boom. What if I could have that? What if I could have everything? That's just, it's like going like Dillinger-esque, which I like. I think we need some volume automation. Those cancel. Oh, they're on random. That's why. Also very loud. Doesn't need to be that loud. Wow, can't turn it down, it's that loud. And then an F sharp there. I don't know if that's in key. So when this comes in, it's like it, rather than trying to add more shit to the sound itself at this point, I mean, it needs like a coinciding noise, like a, you know, I could put like a noise riser on there, like, or a cymbal splash. Alright, Felix, how's it going, mate? Like, you know, like that, but kind of integrated. That's, you couldn't really get much more integrated than that, to be fair. I don't know. Yeah, I know, laser. I should have like lasers in my laser banks. Cheers, Jetski. Thanks very much. Yeah, I should have. What's it like? I always fucking forget where I put my lasers. I had a bank of lasers just the other day, which I kind of started recollecting in a place. You'd think it would be in my sample, my never ending sample pack, but where did I put it? Base lasers, mega lasers. Okay, let's do another Control F5, get ourselves a laser. Will it load? Yeah. And then we go to user. Did I save it in lasers? Oh, I'm gonna have to make a new one, aren't I? It's always like this. I've just imagined, I have definitely made plenty of lasers and I just don't save them as presets, and I'm trying to get into the habit. Init preset. Okay. Lasers. Easy, right? You just go. Already routed. There you go. Just like Star Wars. Oh yeah, the lasers, yeah. Okay, mid. The anatomy of a laser with a made-up sound. Because lasers like are silent. I think all you'd hear if you were really shot by a laser is like, ah, that hurt, or ah, I can't see, or the sound of skin vaporizing, which would probably just sound like an explosion. It would just be like. I've thought a lot about that. Like, if everyone's got lasers as guns in the future, yeah, it's gonna be just horrible. It's gonna be a horrible, horrible future. Just wait while I charge my laser. If it's charge up. But no, it should release its energy immediately. So yeah, you won't have to wait for it to charge. It won't make a sound when you charge up either. It'll just discharge your battery immediately onto your target. Brutal. I googled the decommissioner. It's like this thing for taking apart old nuclear parts from nuclear power plants, and it's a laser that can just cut through like multi-inch steel. I just thought, I'm glad that's doing that and not being used to kill people. Hopefully no genius decides to use it to kill people, because that would be bad. Very bad. I like that, doesn't it? It's a bit more melodic. Bubbles. See the bubbles? Maybe that's mad, that, isn't it? Lasers forward, but in reverse it's bubbles. So if you ever get shot by a laser, just play it backwards. Play your whole lethal weapons turned into bubbles. I think I'd much prefer bubbles. Dub siren. Gotta love a good dub siren now. Like, I mean, I do DJ, but I don't DJ enough to I don't do chilled enough DJing to just have a dub siren there. It's like, I think it works really well for reggae and dub. And records where, I don't know, for DMB, there's enough lasers in there. And it's very high paced, and you got to mix pretty fast usually these days. But dub sirens are amazing. What an amazing sound it had, and then like all the sampling in all the dub that's just sampled, like these live recordings of MCs and DJs playing out reggae records. What a great sound! It's made so many jungle records, that. Yeah, get an echo as well. Did I have an echo on here? Will it still work? Yeah. Do we need a utility to make it louder? Yeah. I'll have a melody now. Oops. Oh wait, did I undo? Yeah. Might as well give myself a running, a building, a running, build up. See, this is good because it's going to help me write an intro, having that just melody there. Wow, turn on, that's amazing. That's just what I wanted. See that there? I want to turn it on, it's gone. Oh, it's auto translate. Where's it gone? Hold on a sec. I wish I could read Dutch, I believe that is. Deterring Gwenan. I wish I love that language. I wish I could read it. Auto translation. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want in life. Could the silver one, could you ask that again? Oh, see translation. What a noise. Thank you. Is that I think that's a compliment. I don't know with the consumption. Don't know what that is. User 573. Am I still working on a baseline track? Yeah. What I do is I cycle through lots of tracks. So I will go back to one of two. I've already started 2 baseline tracks now since listening since lots of people came on chat and said make baseline. I may start more as well. I'll just start lots of them and hopefully come up with a good one, because I would love to play at least one bassline track in February. Audacity. I used to make this stuff Silver 1. Why don't you still make this stuff the Silver 1? Music Monkey, Audacity tool. Audacity is great because it's free and it can do loads of like really cool stuff. I've never used it to sequence music, but I have used it to process music. My chosen sound editor of choice though is obviously Ableton, and this app called OSEN audio, which is like a really basic, but like another free one. I don't know if it is open source actually, but it does the thing that I need it to do, which is I edit recordings that I've made, like field recordings. It's just really useful for like chopping ends off and normalizing and stuff. I find it easier than Ableton, because Ableton likes to create lots of wave reference files and stuff. You gave up on it. I'm guessing you gave it up for something better, because if you gave up on music, you must be into something else that's more your thing. I've only ever let it sit for like a couple of months at most, and questioned what I'm doing with my life, and just got on with other things and got on with having fun and going out and stuff. There we go. Online marketing, see? Ableton also makes every file into a stereo file if it likes it or not. Okay, right. Huh. Online marketing. I used to try that. I used to try making money with online marketing. Music Monkey, thanks for following. There's Music Monkey with his headphones on. Ableton also makes every file. Yeah. Online marketing. Yeah, I bet you make loads of money then. Or is it a bit of a struggle to try and? I mean, I used to struggle to self-motivate. I think if you love it, if you love what you do, you won't have any trouble with that at all. Nice, 573. Doing a course, right. Digital marketing, yeah. In that digital marketers in the house. Let's put a bit more. Right, I'm going to save it as a version because we don't want to lose any progress right now. We've made headwaves. Headwaves? Does headwind? No. Yeah, something like headwaves. Phrases, catchphrases. Funny when you get them slightly wrong. The silver one, thanks for following. Online marketing. Is it in a specific niche, the silver one, or have you got lots of niches at the same time? I think I tried to do just one, but I think you might get a bit of money coming in from one, and then so it's good to have like loads. If one goes down, we've still got loads. Obviously it takes a lot of time. Wasn't for me. In the end, I just got like I got a courier job. I was driving around dropping like vegan, vegetarian wraps. Yes, 573. I have. I think part of the inspiration for making really hard dubstep is experiencing a free party, or two or three or many, and dancing my face off to it for hours. It's a magic kind of a party. You know, parties are good, can't they? Just any party is good. But when it's the best of the thing you're into at a party where other people are into that thing as well. You know, like it was basically a D&B, dubstep, Jump It Jungle, and reggae in the morning when the sun was coming up in the most scenic, beautiful location. It's just that combination of things happy people you've been raving with all night, seeing the bare hot sunshine in the morning on everyone's like sat down because they've been dancing all night. Oh, I would do it again, but it's kind of like, I think you need to take a week off after it. Which is still probably worth taking a week off for, to be fair, if it's the right one. But you got to be in it to win it, haven't you? You got to go to it if you hear one. We were lucky to have one around Manchester. They would do big parties, and they got so big. I think they got too big, and then they were kind of all retiring. They all went in different ways, and there was lots going on with that collective who did it. But people come from all across the country to the free party. Like, have you been to any? No, well, I have been a few years ago. I've DJ'd at a few. I was in the end. I wanted to be like, I don't just want to go to, be on the speaker side of the decks. I want to be on the deck side. And so if I can get a slot, I will go. But that's hard. It's hard work. Like, that is so intense. The pressure. It should be chill. I'm trying to make it as chill as possible. Like, go and DJ. But I put a lot of pressure on myself to do the best set ever. Because that's all I've heard. When the best free parties I've ever been to, it's like the sets have been amazing. And I want to be just always at that level, so that if I ever get to DJ, DJ. One of the last times I DJ'd was in a swimming pool in a disused leisure centre that was like, it's been demolished now. It was. They took a few years until they demolished it, so the space was used for creative purposes for many years. It was beautiful place, Chorlton swimming bath. Only a few sets I remember. I mean, like, trying to remember the tunes, there's just one particular rave which was in Goat Valley next to two reservoirs in the middle of nowhere. It was just so awesome, and I always think back to that night when I think of what the energy I want to go into my tunes. I just put myself back there, that mainly there than other free parties. Yeah, good set. It's inspiring. Inspires like the whole life. It's like, could be like the best one of your life. You never know. Like, thanks for following DJ Jetsky. This is Ableton Live Reese Milton. It is Ableton Live 12. Yeah, I do, because it's in nature, and I just love that combination of, and obviously no sound restrictions, and because of the type of person I am, I think it's nice that you can disappear when you're in the middle of a city and you're in a club. It's hard to just, if you want just 5 minutes away from music, it's kind of like hard to get out, because you walk out into the city centre and you're in like busy, still around lots of noise and busyness. But when you're in the middle of nowhere, it's a very different. You can just like have a breather and come back in. But I'm better at dealing with that these days. Like, I'm happy to go. Like, we had one in a bus shelter in Manchester, a disused bus shelter, and they weren't playing entirely my favourite styles of D&B, jungle, and dubstep. They were playing it's breakcore. It was nice breakcore though. Some of it, call me old-fashioned, but some of it's, I mean, I love just normal soulful jungle. So when I hear breakcore, that's it, and it's a bit too random, I can't appreciate it. I know there's people who can appreciate that and love that sound, but it sounds like this, tell me wait. But yeah, I love a good free party. I would definitely go again. In fact, I did go. No, I actually DJ'd. Um, I actually DJ'd at one. In that was Buxton, outside Buxton, and it was just in this really quiet little footpath in the middle of nowhere. There was like on top of moors, but like in like a little there's mounds either side. No one would ever hear it. No police turned up. There's only about 20, 30 of us there, but some people came up from London for it, and it was like one of the last ones that sound system was doing, because everyone's moved out, everyone's moved to different parts of the country, but there were people who came up from London and Oxford. It was a top night. Basically what I got so far. So where have you been 573 in like free parties? There's loads that I've missed out on. There's people who I've met doing free parties, and who have amazing sounds, that they own sound systems, and they just do like vinyl only sets. And I saw them do one in next to a wind turbine, and I'm like, that's perfect. That's where I want to go. I want to go on the hill where there's wind turbines anyway. I just want to go up there and be up there anyway. But they're playing jungle up there on vinyl as well, all vinyl. I'm pretty sure it's all vinyl. There's no CDJs. I'm like, and that was, just they're still doing it at least once a year, the crew. But I never get a bloody message through. I'm like, I mean, I'm sure if I chased them up, I could get the number. But then I'm like, I've got a lot of responsibilities these days with kids and stuff that I didn't have, 2 years ago. So it's a bit different for me now. It's got to be a pretty big special night for me to drag myself out. And I kind of don't want to stay out late anymore, because I'll pay for it dearly. The day after, like, my body can't recover as quickly as it used to be, but I still will be at the front. I've still got that passion to dance like a maniac, which is, so I just sit at home and make it instead. That's the next best thing I can do. If I'm not dancing to it, I'm making it. How do I cancel this now? Is that it? Hopefully that's got rid of the delay, right? I don't know why that didn't work again though. Ooh. Are you sure you were still exit? No. Vinyl only jungle sounds like a dream. Well, if you live in the northwest, let me know. Where do you live? 573. Tell me where. Can you suggest? You can see if I take suggestions. It massively slows me down, unfortunately. I think on this one, I can. You can suggest something, but I might be like, nah, it won't work. But quite often people will suggest stuff, and I'm curious about how it will sound. East Midlands, okay, yeah. I suppose it's within driving distance. Yeah, just look for like certain sounds. But I live in Wales now, so I don't live in Manchester anymore. And I'm like, I know there are free party crews in Wales, like especially in the south. So the south is more populated. But around here in the north of Wales, there's got to be. I know there is. We met someone when we first moved here. We went to a pub and met people, young people, who said, "Oh, I've got a mate who does parties in the hills and stuff." I'm like, "Oh yeah." We're trying to move away from all that, but yeah, oh yeah, go on, tell me more. Culprate. Ah, I might have done. Hardstyle Sam and Minimal Hard Trance Prog Tribe. Yeah. See, I'm not massively into trance and psytrance and all that. And hardstyle is, there's some kind of reference to my like the stuff I used to listen to, because I went from listening to like old school or hardcore breakbeat techno jungle, like it was called old school. But there's probably things today that were made in 2000 probably called old school to some people. Anyway, stuff from the early 90s using breakbeats. Rave music. Early rave music. Rave being faster than house. And a bit more intense, I guess. Which turned into happy hardcore with a four to the floor beat. And there's like a crossover with, and happy hardcore is quite fast at 170-ish, 180, 190. And hardstyle is like, it sounds like happy hardcore, but slower. That's how I understand hardstyle. So when I hear a good hardstyle tune, I'm like, yeah. Alright, DJ Siege, how far back? 6 days? Yeah, 6 days on the run. And Gabba Resurgence, well, maybe we can have a Gabba Resurgence, because yeah, Gabba's not many people use the word Gabba. All the people I knew who were into Gabba went into breakcore and didn't get out of it. They couldn't escape the breakcore. But Gabba's more reassuring to me because it's got a 4/4. Because breakcore's a bit too random sometimes for me. It's a little bit like I'd rather listen to Autica and hear semi-random sounding stuff that has intricate patterns. That's not distorted, because when it's distorted, I just keep thinking how distorted it is. Someone make breakcore that's not distorted. Like Venetian Snares has done like some really cool tracks that are like Venetian Snares distorted track, but without the distortion. It can be done. It's like acoustic stuff. Hardstyle's not the same as like 6 days on the run. No, hardstyle has like a really big kick. 303 layering. Okay. Do you know what? I have a fucking real 303 an analog synth that's like a 303. It doesn't look like one at all, but it has 16 keys to program 16 notes and multiple parts and stuff, but it's not plugged in, and I'm not quick enough on it. I keep saying I'll attach it so I can play with it on the live stream. Maybe I will soon. Started with Gabba. Yeah. What tempo range is hardstyle? Is it like 150, 160? Thanks for following, Sam. Old school hardstyle like Titanic Records. Right. Just a bit faster than my 140, that. 150. So maybe I should do some stuff at 150 at some point as well. Once I've made enough tunes at 140, because I want to get loads of stuff ready for February. That's at 140. Once I've got enough stuff, I'll start going, because I've said I'll do some D&B again on live stream and some jungle, so I could try some hardstyle, because I'm like trying bassline as well. Bassline is not as easy as I thought it was. It's as difficult as any other genre to start like make something that sounds good. So hats off to all the bassline producers out there. So what does this need now? If I'm picturing myself in the pub that we'll be playing in February, every tune I'm doing. 185, what is it? Is that Gabba? Right, hang on, just one sec. This thing is beeping, and I'll just put this on. Okay, we're back. Craziness. That was my please hold music. Yeah, what is it, Gabba DJ Siege? Or uncategorizable at this point. So I'm just going to quickly duplicate that. Tom, all right, Tom. Song request not at this moment. I'm afraid I'm making some progress here. Need to keep the flow going. Oh, that's a double. How you doing, Tom? Anyway, DJ Siege. Not sure if you can get it. Tell you a good VST. It's called Vocoder. It's amazing. Vocoder by who? Because there's loads of vocoders out there, and I've tried a few, and they all like. I used to have orange vocoder, and I've not got a new version of it, and I'm thinking of getting a new version of it. But I used to use that without MIDI input. I just recorded notes manually, like one at a time. Like a really slow way, but it was the only way I could do it. Oh, did you? Oh, right, well done. How did it go? I think it's Imagine Lines. Oh, Imagine Lines, but it's brilliant. Like, yeah. See, the vocoder, DJ Siege, do you use Ableton? Because there's the one in Ableton, and I just think it's a bit limited. Every time I try and get a certain sound out of it, it just doesn't give me what I want. I remember the orange vocoder had a built-in saw wave. It had built-in oscillators, so you could play it straight in, and it would sound really crystal clear. Like when I put my voice in it and then modulated it with this built-in synth, it sounded great. But I can't get that effect. Maybe it's because I'm not using pure saw waves as the modulator. Could be that, couldn't it? Whoa! Oh, yeah, 470 views. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, that's brilliant. You can get like a lot of views on this. Don't know how many have I had? 267 so far. What, over 100 like users at once? Whoa, that's amazing. They must really like what you're doing. Right, so we've duplicated this again, and now it looks like there's too much going on. Why does it look like? Oh yeah, okay. So now We're going to do variations. I'm still in the zone here. Yeah. Did I see it? I don't know if I did see you or not. What time were you on? 5. Imagine lines. Let me just quickly Google that. Image line vocodecs, is it? Oh, okay. No way. Image line, okay. If it's image line, it's FL Studio, isn't it? Oh, it fucking looks good as well. I keep saying this about Fruity Loops is the aesthetic. It's aesthetically pleasing. Ableton is kind of simple, gets the job done. It doesn't look shit, but it looks basic, but it looks quite neat. Whereas FL Studio looks like this, with nice colours. Maybe a bit more space as well. That's the thing that's a drawback for having Ableton's secret effects all in this small space along the bottom, is that they're height restricted. Right. Yeah, so I don't think, oh no, I can use it, but I'd have to run the FL Studio VST. So I could use it. Tom, this is Ableton Live 12. Made a snare drum into a chord. Yeah, that's a good use of vocoders, is, yeah, putting drums through it. Yeah. Live 11. Yeah, you don't need to, I'd say stick with Live 11. Unless you really want the new features in Live 12. Live 11's a bit more stable. It still does the job. 750. Yeah, I forgot how much I paid for it. I don't think it was that much though. That's quite a lot. I think I paid for it in like 3 goes. Yeah, the packs. The packs are good. Like, I don't know which packs. I already had some packs. But the drums, I'm pretty sure it came with loads of new drum kits. And those drum kits have been really useful for me. Just to get ideas down. But then they do sound good as well. Like, you can make a tune around the sound of those drums quite easily. And have that as your main drum sound. Yeah, drums in vocoder. See, that's just one of the possibilities at any given point in any tune, any electronic tune. It's just like, oh, what shall I do now? Oh, well, for like 2 seconds, I could just put all the drums through vocoder, and then at what tuning, what chord to play into it while you're doing it. $300, yeah, it's good value. FL Studio. Free updates for life. Don't buy now. Don't buy now. When do you buy if you don't buy now? So on this bit, duplicate. We're gonna pitch it. Sharp. Oh yeah, yeah. No, with Ableton you have to every time they bring out a new version, you pay like a little bit extra. Like I can't remember how much it was. Like it's 60 quid or something, and you get the new version once you've bought it. They only make you pay a little bit more. But then you still get the whole. If you've bought Live Suite, you'll get the next version of the whole Live Suite as well. Yeah, phaser. Oh, it's nearly 2 a.m. Oh. Trying to destroy the sound. Nah, sounds bad. Sounds bad. Go back to the other one. Start again. We just resample it again. So, resample to oscillator A. Wow. That's a mess, isn't it? Sounds terrible. That's why, because it's got pitch. This shouldn't sound like that. It's very confusing. Oliver, how you doing? I'm good. Staying up past my bedtime again, as usual. I did have some catch-up sleep the other night, but I'll probably need some more again very soon. Birthday weekend. Happy birthday. What have you been doing? It's a mess. No, it's okay, we'll go back again and copy this over again. I'm gonna take something out of it because it's too much. Probably filter it massively with a normal sounding filter. Stop it from sounding shit. Maybe I need to do something completely different. So fuck the comb off. Just have this. Which is doing a pitch mod, that's why it sounds like a kick. Change. And what can we do to modulate this? We want it to sound softer than this. Like, but this is where we need the atmospheres. Yep, Garen, this is it. This is why I'm not shying away, but I know what's needed to make this bit sound better. Bread and butter. Maybe we can bring this back in. But my voice is delayed. Okay, so if I press WinC, it doesn't close it down. What a pain. Alright. Let's listen to the solo. Okay, so fuck that off. My eyes. My eyes. That sound. I don't know how to make that sound. Lots of distortion probably. I was off my nut. Didn't even know what I was doing. However, I recorded the whole thing. No way. And what, as a mix or a session? Whatever it was. Yeah, a moment where it sounded good. Next day, you wake up, you listen to it again, and you're like, what the fuck? Whoa. That's quite a lot of that. So we're gonna go from, I mean, you know, it's your birthday? So the atmosphere is going to come in here, and I'm going to make it special. I'm going to actually call it atmosphere. Do not fear. So we're going to add a new serum, I guess. Just add another serum to all the other serums I've got. Okay. I've got 10 minutes. I'm going to go in 10 minutes. I'm going to, in 10 minutes, make a very quick, nothing to lose. What happened? There we go. I think I'm after a sample actually. Not. Oh god. That reminds me of times when that kind of thing was a thing for me, and yeah, I'm not a big fan of that one in particular. My friends were though. Mega samples. A vocal, that's what I need. Just a vocal. In fact, I did download some from Loop Cloud. I still have like 2 days left on a free trial, and in that time I've got to use 33 credits. The sound I want is something I've heard before. Zoom. Camping birds. Camping birds. It's not that early yet. It's not that early in the morning. Lead Mine Shift Chaff 2017. Oh my god, it just instantly makes me feel sober. I'm not even had anything to feel sober, but you know when you hear the birds in the morning and you're like, I've not been to sleep. And it just sounds really real. Do I want to in a track? Oh no, I want someone screaming, not in a bad way. I mean, screaming usually is, isn't it? Someone just shouting, "Rawr! Tell me, wait, send me a rose, thank you. Thank you so much. Tell me, wait." See, there's these sounds here. They're all outdoor sounds, aren't they? You don't usually hear. I mean, do birds scream? Is that what birds do? I don't know. What else? Oh yeah, so let's go to Loop Cloud. And go, oh, okay. You could do that, I guess.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Sheesh. Hey, drop it.
Like a hey would be good.
Bounce. Woo! Oh. Wee.
Go back again. Ooh.
Wee. Do.
Yeah. That's good. I kind of want to make an old school breakbeat tune of that.
Me say fit, me say fit, me say fit, me say fit, me say.
Hey.
Boom. Oh yeah. Never let go.
Crowd.
Yeah.
World unity and them can't stop it.
I mean, that's... If I just cut the unity bit out. It's one idea.
Rise up!
Yeah, rise up. I've been telling people to rise up for so long. I've tried it, but unless everyone does it, and the whole thing isn't like co-opted by bloody everything.
Take it up! Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Take it up. Yeah, man. World unity and them can't stop
Unity.
it.
Okay, let's just try chucking some of these in, because I'm going to properly mess up the distort the sound anyway, so did something just thought something disappeared then. Need to drop these sounds in, don't I, which are here.
World unity and them can't stop it.
So I'll drop that in. A drop of... Oops, for fuck's sake. Do you know what's annoying? I don't want to see ASD files. There's a way of making this not show ASD files, isn't there? There definitely is. But let's just do that. Now it's put them in. So, yeah, okay. Oh, annoying.
Drop it. Drop it. Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Yummy.
I'll put the hay in. I think I've already used that in a track, but that looks good as well.
Woo! Oh. Who do?
Hey. Hey.
Hey. Hey.
Oh yeah, now it's pretty powerful. Boom.
Oh yeah. Never.
I picked the anime ones because they sound quite funny. And a lot of people love anime as well, but you know, I would use it because it sounds funny.
Yeah.
World unity and them can't stop it. Rise up. Take it up.
That's big. Okay, we got a few. Make a new track. This will be like the preview track. I do this sometimes because I don't know how to do the workflow with WAVs. I could just have them in place. But yeah.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Oh, this is very good. Did I? I did. So we're going to tab. I'm going to turn off warp because that ruins everything.
Hey. Hey.
And whoever early on this evening who said to use Supermassive, bro isn't using Supermassive, I believe he said. Well, guess what I'm about to use? I'm about to use Supermassive. Maximilian Hindmarch. Oh, that's a great name. Followed me, thank you. And R283 followed me. R283 followed me. Just to start this with what do I want to use? Distortion, surely. I'm gonna have to go in a minute. So I do that. Mute. Whoops. Don't know what I'm doing with this. It's not quite an atmosphere yet, is it? Sounds pretty scary. Let's change the pitch to that's in tune now. Reverse. Okay, let's go back to our intro now and see if we can put this in the intro. Should we try this ZZ, yeah? Z. That, I don't want that to change, I want that to be flat. And maybe I want some more of this though. Reverb, because we're gonna make this go down, down, down. Oh no. Yeah, we'll have to do it on different track. So duplicate track. I'm gonna find a way of duplicating track, highlighting everything in the track, deleting it, and then bringing down the bit that I want to alter and muting that bit. So we're gonna this should not be a drum. It's in the wrong. No, don't need this one. Did the automation record in the right one? Yes. It's a bit fucked up there. Show automation. ZZ again. It's too big for me to work with. Yeah, start here. Slow. And another reason to put it on a separate track is because I'm going to do some pitch bending with it. Best way to do this would be probably within Serum, you know. It's either draw it in with automation or use a really slow LFO to do it. So we'll do really slow. 2 bars, is that? All we do is take LFO 2 and we'll do another route to master tune. That sounds good, but not in the way I intended. I might have to keep that. But no, it needs to go down. No. Don't think those riots are necessary. Scenic S33 Ank, thanks for sharing. but in the pitch as well. Sounds very low though. Let's check it on the scope. 50, yeah, it's above 50 hertz. Might be too much dynamic. Actually, it doesn't need this much. I don't know how much range these take up. They sound like it when you just whack something in a reverb. Seen that bit there. Maybe that needs to come out. So just group all these and put a low pass. Quickly. I'm just using a low pass, but it's probably best to use EQ8 so you can see what you're doing. It's too wet as well, that. Said no one ever. I should work in a studio. I might say that. What am I doing? Reducing the echo. What is it? Dry wet, there we go. So we want some of the dry wet to be quite wet, but not this much in the intro. It's just da-da-da-da-da. Is this for real? Yeah, it's for real. Duplicate this. I'm going to modulate the snare now. I think I'm already moved into the editing process, which is never ending really, because you can do so many edits. But I just heard one that would be good to do now, and that's what I'm doing before I go to bed. Last one. I just want to change the pitch. Save while I remember. Thanks all for watching tonight. I will be going in very, like in the next minute. So this snare, oh dear, it's, huh? What the fuck? Why does it say actual snare? That doesn't sound like a snare. What else? Sounds good anyway. Sounds good to me. Pitch this down. We go back into the matrix. I beg your pardon. You're going back into the matrix. Why are you doing that? Stay out of the matrix. Said no one ever. Other way. Ooh. Other up. I don't know where that chirpiness comes from. Sounds good. I am satisfied. Right, I hope you all have a good evening. Thanks again, Tell Me Wait, for the rose. Much appreciated. Hope you have a great weekend. I have guests coming over tomorrow, so I'm not sure if I've got a live stream. Might be doing, chatting and stuff. Just like I do here, but with other friends. Wretch, so this one's called Wretch. It turned out it did sound quite wretch-like, didn't it? Awesome. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so if I'm not back on tomorrow, I'll probably be back on Sunday. But I need to get some rest. Let's go for some outro. There we go. Outro music. What are they actually doing? Awesome. Right. Thank you all for watching and joining and supporting. Really appreciate it. Take it easy.